And then, okay, so then our part of our little characters are Mike and Meg. So I have my little, and I just drew these, you know. So it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It's just something for the students to really see, like a visual, so it helps them learn. And then a lot of TPR, you use your hands. If I would say, hello, my name is Teacher Sarah. What is your name? So we speak really slowly, and we just use a lot of animation with our hands. And like I said, I like to be excited and be, wow, nice to meet you. And you could put out your hand like you're shaking your hand, and you would be surprised the students understand. And they stick out their hand. You could even do high five, high five. You go like this, and the students get all excited, and they do high fives too. It's so much fun. So yeah, you get bonuses, like I said, and then every month on the 6th, you can see how much you're going to get paid. So on November 6th, it will be posted what I'll be paid for this month, and then it gets deposited into your bank account on the 15th, and like it's never been late ever for me. And there's over 20,000 teachers, and it's a very well popular company. Like, it's not a scam in any way. This is like a legit teaching opportunity, and it's been amazing. It's a huge blessing to my family financially, and it's amazing and so much fun to be able to pour into these students' lives. Once you get established, you get to students book you back to back to back, so you really get to know these students. Right now I have a couple students that they've been with me for a long time, since the very beginning. They were actually my trial students, and when they signed up, they kept on going. And I have a bunch of regulars, but a couple really special ones to me that I've seen for a long time, and it's been amazing. So I just bought them Christmas gifts, and you don't have to. It's not a requirement. This is something that I'm only doing for my 2 students, but no other students. It's not like they'd find out they wouldn't get a gift. But you have an opportunity to mail your students something, because you mail it to the VIP company in Beijing, and then they take those gifts. So you don't have your students, it's all very private. You don't have your students' actual addresses. You don't have their last name for their protection, but then they send it to your students. You could write them letters, encourage them in their English ability. It's very personal, and yet it's private. Like, the students do not know your addresses or anything. If they want to send you something, they would send it to VIP, and then VIP kids would send it to the teachers. It's a really great company. The website, once you get into it, I could help you learn the basics of the website. It's very simple to get the hang of. Like, really, once you get hired, you go to a screen that says like what slots you want to book, and you can open up those slots, and then students book you. There's also a phone app, so you could download the app and open and close spots according to that. It is in Beijing time, because obviously it's, we're on different sides of the world. So for me, we're 12 hours ahead right now. When daylight savings happens, it'll be 13. There'll be 13 hours ahead. So for my 7:30 a.m. classes, it's 7:30 p.m. for them. And right now it's really good because, the students are in school. So I get all morning classes right now during the week, which works really well for my schedule. And so it's an evening, they've had their school, it's the end of the day, they're sitting down for their classes, and it's great. And then on the weekends, you could do evening classes, because that's their Saturday morning or their Sunday morning, and it's really our Friday night or our Saturdays. You don't have to open up. You could open up whatever time slots you want. If you want to work all through the night, that's totally fine. Like, if you want to work 2 or 3 a.m., that's fine, great. I like sleep, so I don't do that, but you can if you want. You're in charge of your own schedule. At the beginning, like when we are independent contractors, so VIP is our company, and then under them we're independent contractors, so we get to come up with our own hours, how much we want to work, if we want to get bonuses. And also, I forgot to add this when speaking of bonuses. Once you, every single month, you get, there's new incentives. So there's always a challenge going on, and you're not competing against other teachers at all. We are a team. We support each other. But you could compete for yourself. Like, okay, last month this was how many classes I taught. If I beat that goal this month, then VIP gives you incentives, bonus money. Like right now, the bonus for this month is $3 extra per class that you taught. So last month I taught 57, and since I exceeded that, I've gone over. I now got $3 extra per class, so $6 more an hour, which adds up huge. It's going to be like, I haven't even done the math, probably like $300 bonus on top of all of that. So there's always all kinds of incentives and bonuses that you could work towards, and all while having fun and in your own home on your own schedule. Like, and it's fun. Another thing is, once you become a VIP teacher, there's Facebook groups, all kinds. You actually have to prove that you're a teacher, so you can't join right now. But once you're an actual teacher, you feel free to reach out to me and I can help you join these Facebook groups. But there is a huge support group. Teachers, they say, hey, this is the slide that I'm working on right now. I'm confused of how to teach it. Can someone help me? Absolutely, everyone jumps on. There's just all kinds of things. But speaking of slides, sorry, this is a lot of information. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not overwhelming you. But there is the VIPKID does their own curriculum. So all you have to do before class is to review the curriculum. Once you get used to how the curriculum is laid out, then you really just have to read through it real fast. When I first started, I spent like 10 minutes at least studying the material. Probably more. I can't even remember now, but I remember now I just read through because I already know how it's going to happen. And most of the classes I've already taught, so it's kind of a repeat lesson, but with a different student, of course. And then for each student as well, besides, so you don't actually have to come up with your own curriculum. It's already made for you. You just have to review it and think about what kind of props you might want to bring in to help explain. This is one of my, here it is. For the little ones, you get to teach little kids. Their ages, the basic age is 5 to 12. There is, if you want to get qualified for the lower levels, you could do the 3 and 4-year-olds, and they know like no English, no English at all. The 5 to 12-year-olds, some of them know like very basics, like hi, my name is, or they get upper and upper and upper, like the 12-year-olds and like level 5s and level 6. They know English pretty much fluently, and you teach them lessons like irregular verbs, and you teach them all these really cool things. You teach them about the oceans and all the, fish in the sea, or you teach them about outer space. So much fun. The lower levels, you're just teaching them basic stuff, like mom. So for my little guys who, especially when they're shy, I like to bring out a little puppet. Hello! Like that, they get so excited, like, ah! Or I have, little stuffed animals, and they think it's so cute and fun, and just all kinds of fun stuff. And if I'm teaching a farm, like a cow, moo, or whatever, this is just what I have because I have kids that are young, so I just pull their toys, pull toys from their room. But really, you don't have to have crazy amount of props. You could come up with your own. I would suggest getting like a whiteboard. I got this for 99 cents. This was from one of my classes earlier. I was teaching how to blend words, like and words. But I would suggest a whiteboard. That's what I was getting at, because you could get, and be like, oh, like A, big A, small a. Very good. I know on this screen, because I'm using my iPad to record this, everything's reversed. At least that's how it's looking right now. I don't know when the video's uploaded if it's going to switch around. But when you're on a laptop, it doesn't do that. Everything's not reversed. Like when you write it A, they see it as an A, not like as a mirror image. But anyways, if you have any questions, I would love to help you out. I'm sorry that it's taken so long. I know that we wanted to chat this morning. My little son, he woke up not feeling good, completely out of the blue. He was fine yesterday. So we've been having lots of cuddles, and he's been puking. Sorry, I know that's gross. So I've been having to clean that up because he just turned 2, so obviously can't aim for the toilet. Even though I stay with him in the bathroom. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's gross. Sorry, I won't talk about that. He's sleeping now. But I would be more than happy to help you out in any way. I'd give you tips. I know this is really long, and I promise if I have to make another video, it's going to be much, much, much shorter, like a minute or 2 max. But this is the big gist of it, and there's a lot of information. I know it's kind of like, whoa, what? But I would love to help you out. So it's a great company. It's lots of fun. I love it. Like, it has been life-changing, amazing for me to do this, and amazing for my family financially. Just everything about it's been great. So anyways, I hope this helps. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you more.